Mauro Icardi does really well to hold up the play then. Plays this one out wide to Ousmane Dembele. Just look at the pace from Dembele. Cuts inside, puts in the cross, and it's Pogba with the header. And Pogba has given us the lead. Pogba beats one. Out wide now to Dembele. Dembele, oh my god, he's nutmeg Kepa. What a finish from Ousmane Dembele. The Champions League final, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It is finally time, guys, for us to try and win the Champions League for a third straight season in a row, equaling Real Madrid's record. That is obviously something we wanted to achieve from the start of the season and the series itself, and finally we have the opportunity to do so. And also, if that wasn't enough, we're also trying to win the Spanish Cup by beating Atletico Madrid. That's going to be another tough game, and I'm hoping we can end off the season by winning a treble. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G, and welcome to the last episode of us managing Barcelona. Yes guys, the incredible journey we've had here at Barcelona is coming to an end. Of course, the series is not ending, as we are going to be managing a new club in this very same career mode next season. Maybe a Man United team, maybe Liverpool, maybe Juventus or something like that. I don't know. You guys will find out soon, but yeah, our journey at Barcelona is coming to an end. It's been incredible. We've been doing this career mode for what, like 3 months now? Over 60 plus episodes, and you guys have shown insane support on every single episode, and I can't thank you guys enough for, you know, sticking by me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. If you guys can drop a like for the final episode of us managing Barcelona, the Champions League final, and all that sort of good stuff, I would greatly appreciate it. Of course, not going to be keeping a like target for the video because I don't think it's needed, so you guys can just drop a like if you're interested in that. Subscribe if you're watching my content for the first time. Let's get right into it, guys. This one's a big episode. Okay, this is fantastic. Iñaki Williams is back from his injury. He's a good option coming off the bench or potentially even starting, so it's great to have him back. Press conference time, guys, and if you guys have any questions for Season 4 when we'll be at a new club, of course, I'm not going to be revealing the club I'll be managing next season. That's going to be a bit of a surprise, so if you guys have any questions for Season 4, make sure to put them down in the comment section below. Why didn't you give Cillessen that many chances that you are giving Onana? I think that's a very fair question, but the thing with Cillessen was that he was, what, 30 plus already in terms of his age, whereas Onana was practically a youngster, being like 24, and it just makes sense, you know, giving Onana more game time, and I really like using him. Cillessen used to make way too many mistakes, whereas Onana, he really performs well for us. If we look at his stats, he's been actually statistically better than Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Onana has an average rating of 7.3, whereas ter Stegen's is a 7.1, so you're getting what I'm saying, right? Onana is actually a very, very good keeper in this game, and hence why I've given him more chances than I gave Cillessen. Next question, can you make a career mode with a Premier League team? And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and find a job in the Premier League in this same career mode, and we'll see what kind of a job we get, which club it's going to be. It's going to be so much fun, guys, but I'm not going to be starting over completely. It's going to be in this same save, so we are going to be trying and signing Juan and Sua and all that to our new club, and I think it's going to be fun doing so. So that's the plan, but hopefully we can end off being manager of Barcelona on a high by winning the Champions League over arch rivals Real Madrid. But yeah, a Premier League team career mode is coming soon. To find out which team I'll be doing, you guys will have to wait. A lot of people do ask me this, why don't you simulate some games? Honestly, I don't enjoy it because I just lose the fun of the career mode if I'm simming games. For me, playing every single game, I really enjoy it. I get invested into the career mode. And that's what's happened with this series, because we've been playing every single game. You guys get to see the youngsters like Juan and Sua and all of them in action, and it just makes the series a lot more fun. Hey, that's my opinion. I know some of you guys may love the simulated stuff and all that, but I just prefer playing the games. And also in FIFA 19, the simulation system is pretty terrible. I mean, most away games you're gonna lose, which just doesn't make sense. So that's exactly why I don't simulate games and I play every single game. That's it for today's press conference, and this, I guess, is the final press conference we're doing as Barcelona manager, at least for now. We'll be back for FIFA 20, of course, but yeah, I guess you guys are going to see a different graphic for the next team we manage. So yeah, final press conference with Barcelona done. Ousmane Dembele wins player of the episode. No surprises at all. He put a stellar performance against Chelsea, scoring a brace an assist as well if I'm not wrong. He is just such a good player, guys. His finesse shots are insane, his dribbling is insane. No surprise as he's performing so well for us in the latter stages of the Champions League. And you guys voted for him, and he wins your player of the episode. Final season goals update for the season. History repeats itself. Let's hope we can win the treble and complete that objective as well. The Assist King challenge, that's just gone for a toss because there's no way we're getting 6 assists with Coutinho in that Champions League final. So it all relies on whether we win the treble or not. Otherwise we have to, release Koulibaly. Although we won't be at Barcelona next season will suffer with us just releasing Koulibaly. So I hope we get to keep him by, of course, completing 3 objectives at least. The next Iniesta, Riqui Puig is not an 83 rated, at least for now, and I don't think he will be. He's 81, so I guess that objective has also gone for a toss. Dybala, if he can do a madness and score 5 in the next 3 games, that would be incredible. 4 objectives would be done then and there, so let's hope we can do that, guys. A lot to look forward to in this episode. Let's get on with it. First game in today's episode is actually in La Liga against La Real, which could be a tricky game, but at the same time, the league is won. We're already champions of Spain, so this game doesn't really mean that much. At the same time, it is a very good opportunity to play the youngsters and just see how they are doing. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing against La Real, so let's get right into it. Before that, take a look at the top scorers of La Liga. I'm going to be starting Dybala in this game because I really want him to try and score a few goals in this one. And I want him to win the Golden Boot, and Asensio is just a goal behind. So that's the plan for this game. That's the team I'm putting forward here against La Real in our final league game of the season. As I just said, Dybala starts, also Iñaki Williams back from his injury. And practically I've played most of the youngsters. A lot of them are on the bench as well, like Patrice Pino and all. But it's a very strong team all round, and also Insua starts. So I'm eager to see what he can do in this one. That's the team, guys. I'm going for the 3 points. Let's end off the season on a high. Trent Alexander-Arnold finds Carlos Alenia. Here we go forward. Still Alenia out wide to Trent. This is looking great. Cross played in to Iñaki Williams. And there you go. He's just back from his injury, yet he's back in the goals as well. Barcelona lead 1-0. The number 29, Iñaki Williams, with the goal. Trent gets himself another assist. I'm really eager to see his assist tally this season because it feels like every time Trent Alexander-Arnold plays, he bags himself an assist. A great header there from Iñaki Williams as we take the lead against La Real. Just 30 minutes left for this La Liga season, and I've made a few changes, to give some of the youngsters a chance. So Shanuda, Patrice Pino and Wig all come on, and let's hope they can, perform well in these remaining 30 minutes of La Liga. Decent cross whipped in. What a save that was from Onana. The cross was perfect. The header was very good, but it was Onana diving right and somehow made the save. In fact, it was a very difficult save to make because the ball was going downwards, but yet Onana was quick to go to ground and made a phenomenal save. I guess that sums it up, why I prefer Onana over Citizen. He's a quality goalkeeper. That is it, guys. Our La Liga season has come to an end as we beat La Real 1-0. It's been fun, man, this season in La Liga. Winning it now for the 3rd straight time, which is impressive, and it's the last time we're going to be coaching Barcelona in La Liga for FIFA 19. So it is a bit of an emotional send-off, but we get the job done. We are champions of Spain once again, but the job isn't done yet, guys. We've got 2 more finals to play. And that is La Liga done and dusted. We are champions of Spain with 93 points, 4 points above Real Madrid. And what a season it has been. Valencia and Villarreal weren't even in the picture. Atletico Madrid missed out on Champions League football. Let's see the teams that have been relegated. Leganés, Sporting and Real Oviedo have been relegated from La Liga, as Barcelona win the league for the 3rd straight season in a row. Absolutely fantastic. Although Dybala didn't score in that final game of the season, Asensio did as well, which means Dybala wins the Golden Boot with 18 goals in 22 games. That's a very impressive goal return. We paid an insane amount of money for him, but he's really helped us in La Liga this season. Asensio finishes 2nd with 17 goals. Icardi finishes 5th with 13 goals. Williams with 12. It's impressive how Williams has scored 12 goals in La Liga in just 16 games. Very impressive stats. Coutinho with 11, Malcolm with 10. So those are some of our top scorers. So if you have any more players, no we don't. Top assisters, we've got Coutinho, who finishes the season as top assister along with Kondogbia with 11 assists. We've got Pogba, Dybala, Malcolm all in there with 9 assists. Alenia as well with 7, which is very, very impressive. Dembele in there with 6 assists. And yeah, that's about it in terms of assists. Clean sheet wise, it is Marc-Andre ter Stegen who kept 14 clean sheets this season. This, guys, is an absolute joke. We win the league, but there's not a single player in the team of the season from Barcelona. It just doesn't make any sense, and that is why at the end of today's episode, after we're done with the Champions League final, we're going to be doing our own end of season awards kind of thing, so stay tuned for that. Player of the competition announced. It's gone to Real Madrid's Asensio. I'm sorry, what? How's Dybala not won that? But oh well, it is what it is. We're going to be doing our own version of, end of season awards soon. Up next, guys, it's time. Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid, Spanish Cup final, and I cannot wait for this one. Looking at some of the stats in the Spanish Cup, just take a look at this insane stat from Juan Insua, who's the top scorer of the Spanish Cup with 11 goals. And you know what? I'm going to reward Insua for that. He's going to be starting this final. He's helped the team get to this point, to the final. It'll be just unfair to him for not playing him in this one, because he's the top scorer with 11 goals. He's got to play in this final, and I hope he scores as well. He's really been the best player in this tournament. And also in terms of assists as well, 6 assists from Juan Insua. That's absolutely ridiculous. He is definitely going to be playing this final against Atletico Madrid. It's a good opportunity for us to see what he can do against a top team. The Spanish Cup final is being played at Valencia's home stadium, the Estadio Mestalla. That's a beautiful stadium to play at, and here it is, guys. Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona in the Spanish Cup final, and that's the team I've gone for. Icardi starts up front, Dembele along with him, and also Insua is starting. We've got Dybala, Artur and Pogba in midfield, Grimaldo, Umtiti, Koulibaly and Smero at the back, with ter Stegen captaining the side as well as being our keeper. We've got a solid team, guys, but let's also have a look at Atletico Madrid's team. Here we go, guys. It is Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid, Spanish Cup final, and that is exactly what we are playing for. Azpilicueta captaining Atletico Madrid is interesting. It does look like they've got quality players all round with Jan Oblak and all. Let's take a look at Atleti's team. Juan Insua there standing, a youth academy prospect starting a Spanish Cup final. It's an unbelievable moment for the series. And that is Atletico Madrid's team. Griezmann and Morata up front, Saúl Trigueros, Lemar and Martins in midfield. They've got Johnny, Alderweireld, Azpilicueta and this Dubois guy. I don't know who he is, but that is a very good first 11, man. Griezmann and Morata up front is lethal. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of jokes about Morata in real life, but in the game he's very good. So this is certainly going to be a challenge. Thomas Lemar, that's a fabulous pass into Alvaro Morata. He strikes it well, and what? We've conceded to Atletico Madrid, and to that, my days, what a goal that was. Alvaro Morata with an absolute screamer puts Atletico in the lead within 10 minutes itself. That is one of the best goals I've conceded in a long time, and it comes from Alvaro Morata. First of all, look at that for a pass from Thomas Lemar. And then Morata with that, no chance for ter Stegen. The power behind that shot was ridiculous. Atletico Madrid into the lead. Juan Insua out wide. Finds Icardi. Does really well to hold up the play. Back to Insua, who gets fouled inside the box. And we get a penalty straight from kickoff. A bit of a dodgy one, but Juan Insua getting the job done by getting that penalty. And now we've got a chance to equalize. Alright, guys, here we go. A chance for us to equalize. And it's, of course, Paulo Dybala to take. He's a great penalty taker. As he misses, no way. I was just talking about he's a good penalty taker and he's missed. Oh, come on. What a chance wasted, guys. I am so bad with penalties in FIFA 19. Icardi finds Paulo Dybala. Now plays this one into Ousmane Dembele. This is our chance to equalize. Dembele 1v1. Oh my god, I hesitated. I should have just gone for the driven shot with his right foot. Instead, I tried to finesse it with his left. And I completely screwed up. What's happening, guys? I'm not playing good FIFA at all. We've got to improve. Finds Mauro Icardi. This is his chance to shine. He's been very average lately for us. Dybala finds Icardi. Icardi shoots and the keeper saves. It's just not working out for Mauro Icardi. He continues to miss simple chances, man. And it's getting really frustrating. Now Dybala, I see Dembele making the run. This is brilliant. Here's Ousmane Dembele. Dembele shoots. Keeper makes a save on the rebound. Dembele scores. We get a lot of luck involved in this goal because, I mean, Jan Oblak normally doesn't make those kind of mistakes. But Barcelona equalized just at the start of the second half. 50th minute as Dembele gets us back in it. He continues to score important goal after important goal for us, which is great. Kind of an assist for Dybala, although because it was a rebound, I don't think it'll be credited to him. But nevertheless, it was a great pass from him as Barcelona are back on level terms against Atleti. Oh no, that's a very good cross played into Morata, and Morata has put this one in. Atletico Madrid have taken the lead in this one in the 56th minute. All the effort taken to, equalize has been negated, as it's Alvaro Morata with the goal. The cross was absolutely pinpoint from one of the Atleti players. Let's take a look at that again. Good build-up play as well for the goal. And Alvaro Morata with a very, very good finish. Near post once again. Ter Stegen has been pretty average in this game, conceding goals at his near post, which is not good for a keeper. But now we've got a lot of work to do in the remainder of this game to try and win the Spanish Cup. Oh no, here go Atleti with another chance, and they've scored another one, guys. We are 3-1 down to Atletico Madrid. Things have not gone according to plan at all. 60th minute into this one, Atleti make it 3-1. We may be losing the Spanish Cup, guys. How has this happened? Desperate times call for desperate measures, as I've brought on Milinkovic-Savic and Malcolm, and I've changed the formation to a 4-5-2 because we need attackers now. We need players bombing forward and creating chances because, well, we are not in a great position at all right now. So let's hope this 3-5-2 can save us in this final. Milinkovic-Savic finds Dybala out wide to Ousmane Dembele on his left foot. Dembele shoots, and let's go, guys. We've gotten ourselves a goal back into this one. Dembele's brace in this game. 3-2 now to Atletico, but there's enough time for us to equalise. What a pass that was from Paulo Dybala. And look at that, cutting inside onto his left. Perfect finish from Ousmane Dembele. Icardi just isn't good enough right now, so I'm bringing on Iñaki Williams for him, and also I'm playing Dembele up front as our striker because his finishing is just unreal, so he deserves to play up there. We've got about 15 minutes left, guys. Let's hope somehow we can get the equaliser. Here we go, guys. Malcolm making the run. This could be it for us. Malcolm. It's still Malcolm beats one. Cutting it back to Paulo Dybala. That's his chance, and let's go. We've equalised. The goal coming in from Paulo Dybala. It has been coming, guys. Since we changed formation, the game completely changed. Atletico Madrid don't know what to do, and Barcelona have equalised against them. 3-3 now in the Spanish Cup. It's been an unbelievable game of football, guys. Malcolm with the assist as Dybala scores his 26th goal of the season. Oh no, I've just given the ball away to Morata as he strikes, and the ball comes off the post. I cannot believe that. My good God, guys, that was a let-off, a massive let-off. We cannot just attack. We've got to be great defensively as well, because the 3-5-2 formation is not a good defensive formation. So we've got to be really careful with our build-up plays. Oh, Dybala there. In behind now to Ousmane Dembele. Now to Iñaki Williams, who goes for the finesse shot, and he's done it. 88th minute, guys, and we have scored. It is 4-3, and we may just be winning the Spanish Cup at the death. What a finish that was from Iñaki Williams, and what a game of football this has been. Ridiculous stuff, guys, as Barcelona finally take the lead in this one. 4-3, Dembele assisting Iñaki Williams. What a performance from Dembele in this episode, and Iñaki Williams coming on as a super sub. Sees his spot, puts the ball into the back of the net. His second goal of the episode. 4-3 now in this Spanish Cup final. Can you even imagine winning 4-3 in a cup final? That's how insane this game was. We've done it, guys. We've completed one of the best comebacks in this series. This was probably our version of Barcelona's remontada, but we've done it, guys. We've done it. What a way to win the Spanish Cup final. These players were brilliant in this one. The first half, maybe not, but the second half, after we changed formation, it was just a different game. And what a way to win a cup final, man. Probably couldn't have been any better. Ter Stegen is going to be lifting this trophy, and this should really bump up the morals to the next level before that Champions League final that we do have. But yeah, Spanish Cup in the bag, 2 trophies secured, and now it's just 1 to go to complete the treble. Barcelona are champions of the Copa del Rey. We have completed the domestic double this season, which is brilliant. And also look at this, player of the competition for the Spanish Cup is none other than Juan Ensua. He wasn't particularly great in that final, but it's impressive for him at his age, 17 years old, being of course player of the competition in a tournament. He has a player with a bright future, and of course next season, wherever we're going to be, we're going to try and sign Juan Ensua. He's going to be expensive, but we have to do it, guys. He's that good. Interesting to see Atletico Madrid win the UEFA Europa League, which means they got knocked out early in the Champions League, as Saul is there standing beside the Europa League trophy. Am I the only one who just really likes the look of the Europa League trophy and maybe finds it better than the Champions League trophy? Of course, not in terms of significance, but just purely in terms of looks. Oh well, it's just my opinion, but there you go, Atleti win the Europa League. It is time, guys, for the game you guys have been waiting for, the Champions League final between Real Madrid and Barcelona. This is it, guys, our final game as manager of Barcelona, and it's one of the most difficult games we've got. A chance for us to equal Madrid's record of winning the Champions League 3 seasons in a row, and I'm really hoping we can achieve that, guys. This is going to be a massive game. In terms of top scorers for the Champions League, we've got Hazard up there with 7 goals, but if Dybala can score, he can equal that. Let's hope he can. Top assisters, Kovacic from Real Madrid with 6, Coutinho though with 5. Hopefully Coutinho can get himself an assist. That would be really awesome. But anyways, guys, it's time for the action. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It's kickoff time. Here we go, guys. The team that is going to be playing in the Champions League final. This is it. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Coutinho is going to be starting out wide for us. Icardi up front with Dembele. I'm trusting Icardi once again. I don't know why. I just know that he's a goal poacher, and in such matches we may just need that ability. Dybala playing in cam, Milinkovic, Savic and Pogba in midfield, Grimaldo, Umtiti, Koulibaly and Semedo at the back with Ter Stegen as our goalkeeper. That is the team playing the final, guys. This is it for us. Final game as Barcelona's manager, and I want to end our journey with Barcelona in FIFA 19 on a high by beating Real Madrid. El Clasico Champions League final time. Let's get right into it. Here we go, guys. This is practically the final game I'm going to be coaching Barcelona. It's a bit of an emotional one, but there isn't a better way for us to end off our journey with Barcelona other than beating Real Madrid for this beautiful little trophy, the Champions League trophy. Let's get it done, guys. This was how we made our way to the Champions League final, beating Spurs, beating PSG, beating Chelsea, and now we are here against Real Madrid. It is time for the anthem, guys. Time for us to get into the mood of this Champions League final. You guys can see a few players in that Real Madrid team right now on your screen, and they do look to be an amazing team with quality players like Kovacic and all. Casemiro is still playing. Man, this is going to be intense. First of all, final game coaching Barcelona. And also, it's a Champions League final, a chance for us to equal Madrid's record. Let's take a look at Real Madrid's team. Here we go, the Madrid team. Immobile, Vinicius Jr. up front. I think Isco is there as well. Look at their bench, man. Lacazette, James. That's a crazy good bench. Bale as well. Immobile, Vasquez and Vinicius Jr. up front. Isco, Kovacic, Casemiro in midfield. Junca, Varane, Brooks and Odriozola at the back with Courtois in goal. That's a very good Real Madrid side, guys, and their bench is also really, really good. We've got to be at our top game to try and get the win. Immobile has caused havoc against us previously. I don't want that happening again. Oh no, Vinicius on the attack. Still Vinicius Jr. cross-played in, but Koulibaly is there with the block. We've got to be really careful of Vinicius Jr. because he must be pretty high rated now, and he's got the skills as well. Player to watch, Ousmane Dembele, and I'm not surprised he scored a brace in his last Champions League outing against Chelsea. Here's Dembele. Fake shot. Still Dembele, a couple of fake shots. We know how good that move is for him. Finds Icardi. Now Milicevic inside to Coutinho. Finesse shot, but blocked off Varane and out for a corner. Coutinho is really looking good so far in this game. He's getting into them positions where he loves to shoot. And let's hope it works out for him and he can get us maybe the first goal of this game. Here's the pace of Vinicius Jr. as he's on the attack. Whips in a great cross. Koulibaly, solid defending there. So far, Real Madrid's danger man is their young Brazilian, Vinicius Jr. He's been causing a lot of problems. Here we go on the attack though. Icardi out wide to Ousmane Dembele. This is looking great. Still Dembele on his left foot. Puts in the cross to Mauro Icardi. And Icardi has finally scored for Barcelona. The link-up play between Icardi and Dembele was brilliant. As finally Dembele cuts onto his left. Crosses it into Mauro. And Mauro Icardi scores finally for Barcelona. It's been a while since Icardi has scored. And guess what? He's done it in the biggest game of the season. In a Champions League final. That is why I started Mauro Icardi. He is a goal poacher. And in games like this, he is going to deliver. Mauro Icardi scores for Barcelona in a Champions League final as we take the lead against Real Madrid. There you go, guys. It is halftime in the first half of this Champions League game. There haven't been that many chances, or at least clear-cut chances, but we've had one and we've taken that thanks to a fabulous header from Mauro Icardi coming off a Dembele cross. That's the end of the first half, guys. We've still got 45 minutes left to go. We cannot get complacent. We've got to keep our levels up to, get the win and win the Champions League. So let's get right into that second half. Paulo Dybala looking to maybe create something out wide to Felipe Coutinho. Still Coutinho. That's absolutely brilliant from Coutinho. Oh my god, how has Courtois saved that? No freaking way has Courtois just pulled that off. Dembele from literally point blank range. We're going to have to look at a replay for that because that was absolutely insane from, of course, Thibaut Courtois. Okay, so let's take a look at that again. First of all, great skills there from Felipe Coutinho. And then the perfect pass, no-look pass as well to Dembele. Dembele's header, okay, not the best, but wow, you know what? I've got to give Courtois credit. That was an absolutely ridiculous save. With Dembele's fitness being extremely low, it doesn't make sense to keep him on, so I'm bringing on Malcolm, and also with Milinkovic-Savic on a yellow card, just makes sense bringing on Artur, and I'm doing exactly that. Here goes Malcolm. I think he is onside, and here we go. This is a chance for us to end the game. Still Malcolm cutting this one back to Icardi, who misses, but on the rebound does go Mauro Icardi. Hasn't scored in a month or so, but comes up with a brace in the Champions League final. That is exactly why I trusted in him. He's a goal poacher. And in games like this, Mauro Icardi is a game changer, and he's done exactly that. This time with his left foot. What a banging finish that was from Icardi. It is still difficult to score from there with even Brooks in front of him and Courtois still to beat. And Icardi did it without much of a problem. It does look like we will be lifting the Champions League for the third season in a row. It's done, guys. We are champions of Europe once again. 3 seasons with Barcelona. 3 Champions League trophies. We have been so successful with Barcelona, man. It's actually unbelievable. We've won the Champions League without Messi. That is an incredible achievement that we've managed to accomplish. Barcelona, champions of Europe. I cannot believe we've done it, guys. Once again against Real Madrid. This time beating them 2-0. Mauro Icardi was the man. The game changer in this European Cup final. The man that scored a brace to get us through. The second goal was a bit dodgy, but I'm going to take whatever I get. There's Mauro Icardi, the hero of this final. We've now won the Champions League 8 times. Absolutely incredible. And it's obviously going to be ter Stegen, who's captained this side marvelously. And he's going to be lifting the Champions League trophy. And there you go, guys. We are champions of Europe for the 3rd time in a row. Barcelona have won the Champions League. What a way to sign off as Barcelona's manager. There you go, Barcelona emerge as UEFA Champions League winners. On the bottom right, you guys can see a text. Yesterday's thrilling performance saw Barcelona increase their Champions League trophy tally to 8. That is absolutely incredible. Player of the competition goes to De Bruyne, which is interesting. And as Dybala didn't score in that final, I guess it means that Hazard wins the Golden Boot. Time to take a look at the stats of some of our players before we end off the season. In terms of goals, Paulo Dybala leads the goal scoring tally with 26 goals. It's incredible how Iñaki Williams is second with 20 goals, one more than Mauro Icardi. Icardi, of course, kind of dipped in the second half of the season, but he scored a brace in that Champions League final, and that's just it. He's done that. He's done probably the most important thing for this series, at least for this season. So, yes, we've got to give him credit for that. Juan Ensua, our 4th top scorer with 16 goals. That is also very, very good. 5 in La Liga, 11 in the Spanish Cup. He is still yet to score a goal in the Champions League, but he's got himself an assist in that competition. Coutinho with 13 goals. Dembele with 11 goals. Malcolm with 10. Again, talking about Dembele, one thing that was super impressive about him was the fact that he was so influential in some of the big games in the season. Pogba with 6, Alenia with 6, Riqui Puig with 5, Milinkovic-Savic, Artur with 4, Shinuda with 3, Smedo, Trent, Musa Wake, Miranda, Pino all with a goal apiece. So we had a ton of goal scorers this season. Now in terms of assists, let's see what we've got here. We've got Coutinho, top assister with 18 assists. Honestly, that stat is incredible. Pogba with 14, Dybala with 14, Malcolm with 13, Dembele with 11, Icardi with 10, Insua with 9, Alenia with 8, and it goes on and on that way. Now in terms of attributes, let's take a look at the players that have grown the most in their overalls this season. So to start off, of course, you all know who's coming. It's Insua, who's gone up by 12 ratings this season, and his stats now are incredible. He's got 87 sprint speed now, which is awesome. 87 curve, no wonder his finesse shots are insane. His dribbling has gone up by 19 this season, ball control up by 15. We're taking him wherever we go next season, guys, 100%. Ujovic up by 6 ratings as well, incredible footballer. Again, he might be a player we take wherever we go. He's really, really good. What's his strength like? He's got 60 strength. That's a bit of a downfall for him because he's more of a CDM-ish player. But anyways, he's got nutty stats as well. 92 dribbling. That's mad. That is honestly mad. Pino as well has got great stats. He's 72 rated, 19 years old, gone up by 4. Riqui Puig up by 4. Ramsey out on loan at Leicester, up by 3 ratings. Again, some of his stats are insane. It's a real shame that he's got 1-star skill moves. Shanuda up by 3. Alenia up by 3, Abel Ruiz, Dembele, Frenkie, Artur, and all of them up by 2. A few players like Miranda up by 1. I'm surprised Miranda only went up by 1 this season. Don't know why he's not grown enough this season, but yeah, a lot of players went up by 1. Great to see no downgrades in terms of overalls this season. It is time to evaluate our season goals progress. Now, the history repeats itself challenge, we completed that by winning the treble, of course. The assist king challenge, I'll be honest, was just too difficult for us and we couldn't complete that. We failed that. The future is bright. We completed that thanks to, of course, an amazing breakout here from Juan Insua. Moving on to our other objectives, hat-trick heroes, we completed that as well. Again, thanks to Juan Insua and Dybala's hat-tricks. The next Iniesta, Riqui Puig is an 82 rated player right now, but he should be 83, so technically we should have that objective completed, but because EA's glitch caused problems and player ratings went down by 1, we cannot complete that objective. That is so frustrating. The replacing Messi challenge, he couldn't replace Messi, let's just say that. Dybala scored 26, he couldn't score the 30 needed to complete the objective, and there you go, we failed that one. But as we've completed 3 objectives out of the 6, we don't have to release Koulibaly, which is absolutely fantastic. It is time, guys, for the end of season awards voting, and it is something we should be doing, guys. Considering we've been 3 seasons here at Barcelona, it just makes sense to do it now before we move on to another club. So for you guys to vote, just click the I button on the top right of your screen and you guys can easily vote for the different categories we do have. So first of all, best defender of the season. This also will include goalkeepers. And your nominees for this one are Ter Stegen. He was so good. He was phenomenal in goal, making crazy good saves, and apart from his saves, he captained the side to a treble. Koulibaly is also nominated for this one. Again, a stellar season from him. Although we were considering selling him, the only reason why I was considering selling him was because of his age. Apart from that, his performances at the back was rock solid. We could have seen a fullback being voted for this, but most of them were injured, so Koulibaly gets the nod. You guys can vote for either of them by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. Now for midfielders, a bit of a controversial one as Dybala gets the nod for this one. Not because of his performances, because I wasn't sure where to put him. Because he played camp for most of the season, we're going to put Dybala in for, of course, the midfielder award. So best midfielder of the season, Dybala, who scored 26 this season and also got himself a fair share of assists as well, 16 if I'm not wrong. Paul Pogba is well nominated for this one. He got himself 14 assists and 6 goals for a right centre mid. That is very, very impressive. And there you go. You guys can vote for either of them by again clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. Now to complete the ceremony, we've got the final award, which is the best forward award of the season. Now again, a bit of a controversial one. Could Coutinho be classified as a midfielder instead of Dybala? But then again, Coutinho played left wing and that is a forward role. So Coutinho gets the nod in this one. 18 assists and over 10 goals. Definitely deserves to be in here. We've also got Dembele, who may not have scored the most, but he still got himself 11 goals and 11 assists this season. And the fact that he scored in so many important games for us makes him worthy of the nomination. So you guys can vote for either Coutinho or Dembele once again by clicking the I button on the screen. Make sure to let me know your thoughts on who should win these awards. And yeah, that's about it for the end of season awards ceremony. Okay guys, now this may come as a bit of a surprise, but I'm going to be signing Leo Messi back to Barcelona because of the fact that we are moving to a new club next season in this very same save. So it just makes sense signing Messi back to Barcelona so he can retire here at Barcelona instead of keeping him in the free agents section. So let's go in and approach Messi to sign him back to Barca. Okay guys, so this is the contract I'm offering Leo Messi. £330,000 per week, a signing bonus of $1 million, important squad role, 2 years contract length. I'm sure he's gonna accept this. Let's see what happens. There you go, Messi thinks that's a fair offer, and we've corrected our wrongs of selling Messi by now buying Messi and re-signing him for Barcelona. And also there's one more thing left to do. We cannot have Messi wear number 27, it's time to give him number 10. And there you go, Messi gets the kit number he deserves. He's back wearing the number 10 jersey for Barcelona. And that is that for our journey in FIFA 19 with Barcelona. We're going to be back with Barcelona in FIFA 20 100%. But for now though, our focus is going to be on finding a new club. And of course, getting or achieving success there. It's not going to be PSG, of course, but probably a Premier League team. We'll see about that. But yeah, the next episode, you guys will see me coaching a different team. Hopefully, all of you guys who've watched this Barcelona career mode will join me on my new journey with a new club as well, because it's in the same save. So we will be seeing the likes of Juan and Sua and all the other players. And who knows, we may face my very own Barcelona that I've created in the Champions League at some point, which will make for a very interesting episode. But that's it, man. You guys have shown such amazing support on this series. It's actually unbelievable. 3 months I've created Barcelona episodes for you guys. Over 60 episodes, and almost every single episode has over 10,000 views. Some have over 20, some even 50. It's actually unreal, and I genuinely can't thank you guys enough for your crazy support on this Barcelona career mode. Let's hope the next series that we do does even better. But there you guys go, I'm signing off today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Champions League winners, Spanish Cup winners, and of course La Liga winners. We got the job done this season, and it's time for a new journey that will begin next season. So hopefully I'll see you guys there as well. Drop a like if you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe for more FIFA 19 videos, and I will see you guys very soon with another video on the channel.